5 ways to maximize your personal injury settlement. There are important things that you need to know before you start or even consider negotiating your personal injury claim. In this video, we're going to go through the top 5 ways that you can maximize your personal injury settlement. So let's get into it. First is evidence. Evidence is at the start and the finish of every single claim. Without evidence, you don't have a claim. And evidence starts on the key issue of liability. If you can't show the insurance company why you deserve compensation, why you're entitled to compensation, meaning somebody else is at fault, somebody's negligent, and that led to your injury, you don't have a claim. So it's about maximizing your compensation, but that only gets unlocked if you have evidence to support liability. So that's why evidence is key. Evidence also matters on damages, but we'll get there in our 5th point later on. The second one is about consistent medical treatment. Of course, your damages are based on your medical care. So if you don't go get treatment, the presumption from the insurance company is that you're not hurt. So consistent treatment is important. Seeing your doctor, seeing your nurse practitioner, going to the hospital, following recommendations made by health practitioners, going for chiro, massage, physiotherapy, whatever suggested, whatever may help, you should do. The old adage in the industry is, hurt people get treatment. So if you take yourself out of treatment, or if you don't follow recommendations, you can be sure that you're not going to get maximum value for your personal injury claim. Let's go to the third one, which is timing. Timing is tricky when it comes to personal injury claims because people want their claims to be over. We get it. We don't want it to go on forever. The insurance company doesn't want your claim to go on forever either. Timing for the insurance company means get you off the books quickly, but that may not be the right thing for you. A lot of my clients want to get their claim done within a year, or maybe they want to settle by the end of the year, say have it in time for Christmas. And the insurance company knows that many people want to wrap up their claims quickly. So what happens is they make offers, and often lowball offers, in hopes that you'll snatch up that offer. You'll see cash coming into your account within a couple weeks or even days, and you won't think about it at the time. But what you need to know and what you need to be cautious about is that once you settle your personal injury claim, it's over forever. You can't open it up, even if you're more hurt later, even if you've not appreciated the full extent of your injuries. It's incredibly dangerous to rush into negotiation, to think of this money that you're going to have in your account and later realize it's unfair. It's not enough, it's too low. So don't get fooled by timing. Take the time it takes to appreciate your injuries, to appreciate the diagnosis, to appreciate the prognosis, so that an accurate assessment of your damages can be built. As a personal injury lawyer, let me tell you, claims take time. Rushing the process means increasing the risk that you get it wrong. If you have any questions about timing, you need to get in touch right away. There's also limitation periods at play. Often people think that you have 2 years or even a shorter period of time to settle your case. Limitation periods, meaning time limits, apply to every case, but they're different depending on the facts and how fault happened. So if you have questions about how long you have for your claim to survive, you should get in touch. But even if you have 2 years, for example, to settle your case, it doesn't mean that you have to be done by the 2-year mark. Paperwork has to be filed with the court, which will allow you to continue on. It may well be that the right timing for your case to maximize the damages will take years, will take longer than 2 years. And that's often the case for significantly injured people. It just takes more time to get it right. So don't get worried about timing, but don't feel rushed or pressured by the insurance company, because it's a sure way to not maximize the value of your case. The next one, and the 4th one, is consistency. And consistency means a lot of things. It means showing that your injuries are ongoing. It means showing that the impact of injuries impacts your work, your home life, your family life, that it's all encompassing. Because when people have a brain injury or people have multiple fractures, they're not just taken out of work. They can't do their activities at home. They can't pick up their kids, play with their family. They can't do the groceries. They can't cook dinner. It's all encompassing, not just 9 to 5. Insurance companies will look at social media. They'll see photos. They may even send somebody to do surveillance at your house. And if this happens and they see you outperforming what your medical practitioners say you can do, It raises questions. It's not consistent. There's questions about the validity of what's being reported and your reliability as a claimant. Don't give rise to these arguments. Don't allow these arguments to be generated by having inconsistent information shown on social media. And I get it. Everyone wants to look good on social media and show the good days. But I know that so many of my clients can have a great moment, but suffer for that for the rest of the day, the night, and into the weekends. But they got a great photo. Don't pay the price of one great photo because a presumption will be made that you're consistently good, that you're consistently better, and that you're consistently resolved. And that is a great way to not get fair value for your claim. And this leads me to the fifth point, and one that is often not appreciated enough, and it's missing evidence. You have to do everything you can to build your claim. As a personal injury lawyer, we retain medical experts and other experts to make the case stronger because we know that fair value, maximizing value, comes by getting evidence to support the case on liability, on damages. So we're often hiring experts to help that assessment: orthopedic surgeons, physiatrists, cost of care experts, future care cost experts, occupational therapists. There's so many, and we deploy them based on the injuries, based on the theory, because every single case is different and every single case needs different evidence to do the best job. If you have concerns about what's the best evidence to build your claim, then you have to think twice before you start negotiating. At my office, and when we think of personal injury claims, we take all of these factors in mind to build a unique claim plan that fits the person so that we maximize this case value and minimize the time it takes to get there. My name's Jeff Mitchell. You're talking to a personal injury lawyer who does this work every day. What makes us unique is that we only represent injury victims and people who are disabled. There's a common theme in this work. We're fighting hard for folks that need help because they have damages and ongoing losses. They need help to restore what they've lost, and they need help to be fairly compensated. If you have questions about a personal injury claim and what you can do to maximize your claim value, to protect your legal rights, and make for a great claim, just call, text, email, whatever's easiest for you. I've been asked all of these questions before, and I can get you the answers that you need. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you all the best.